Considering he was non-verbal, he had quite a lot of friends.
He was very, very popular. Bit of a diva at school, actually. One of the classes that he was in, they actually had to put a rota together because all the kids used to like to spend some time with him.
You don't realise how much of an impact a child with severe disability has on other people. The kids, carers, the school did a lovely service afterwards, and the amount of people turned up and they dressed in frog costumes and all that as well. So yeah, it was quite emotional when he went, and still people still ask about him.
They were born in September 2009. I had E. coli, so I was quite poorly. So they were born at 24 weeks, 5 days, and obviously immediately they were in the neonatal intensive care unit at Coventry Hospital. Talitha was actually the more poorly of the two initially, but she sort of, I don't know, turned it around. But Alex kind of struggled, so he was about nearly 6 months old before he actually came home. And then obviously we had twins at home, so that was like busy. He'd have some good nights and some not so good nights. And sort of between then and up until 2020, basically we'd be in and out. He was very, neurologically, he was very complex. He also obviously had, as he got older, was scoliosis. And obviously the more he grew, actually that got worse. But unfortunately, it wasn't something that they could operate on. The last thing we did as a family of four was we went to Birmingham Hippodrome to see The Lion King, probably less than 2 months before he died. That took a 37-page risk assessment, and the Birmingham Hippodrome couldn't have done any more for us.
His nurse had come in, they'd done bloods, saw an infection, and then it was like, we'll go to hospital. When, phone for an ambulance, they came in, they do all the bloods, and they said, oh, this is the worst he's ever been. And more or less, once Mum was at home, Talitha went to school, they were telling us to come in. And we'd been on this path where it'd been really bad, but he'd pull out of it. And then I'd gone home to collect Tal from after school. We came in, he was all settled in PICU. Me and Tal went to the shop to get a chocolate bar for her, and then we were told to go into this little family room that told the news, and they were like, it's not good, it's deterioration.
48 hours before, he was a bit grumpy, but he could be. And then literally he was in hospital that Thursday morning, and we didn't come home with him again. The Butterfly Fund helped us in the immediate aftermath of losing Alex. I don't really think there's anything worse that can ever happen to any parent. However, obviously, knowing that you've got that financial help certainly lessens that worry. And I can imagine, not just even for us, but for families, whatever their financial circumstances are, that would be an absolute lifeline.